Good evening. Welcome to the April 23rd, 2024 Village of Bolingbrook Board Meeting. Before we proceed, if you would like to address the board this evening, we have forms for you to fill out in the back, as well as forms here with the deputy clerk who's joining us this evening. All right. Ms. Voss, will you join us and lead us in the pledge? Thank you so much. If everyone will please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Deputy Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Serrati? Here. Trustee Quintero?
Here.
Trustee Kelly? Here. Trustee Lawler?
Here.
Trustee Doris?
Here.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Here.
Thank you. May I please have a motion to approve the minutes from our regular meeting of April 9th, 2024?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Quintero, second. Trustee Carpenzano. Any additions, deletions, or corrections? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion carries. Next, we have our agenda. Mr. Odelson, are there any changes to this evening's agenda?
No, Madam Mayor, not this evening.
Thank you. May I please have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Doris. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. All right, we have approvals and appointments to boards. We have 4 new commissioners to be approved. First, we have our Beautification Commission. New appointment is Lorraine Setica Morale, Commissioner for 2 years for the Beautification Commission. May I please have a motion to approve Ms. Morale as the new Commissioner of the Beautification Commission?
So moved. Second.
Race time. Trustee Carpenzano, second. Trustee Quintero. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Lorraine, will you please join me here this evening? And our Beautification Commission, join us. I know we have a couple of members here. They're always here to support. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How did this one sucker you into, force you into, invite you to join us?
We met at the Chamber of Commerce luncheon.
Oh, Chamber of Commerce luncheon?
Yeah.
You know, I have to tell you, this commission has been, let's move over here, so everybody can come up. Don't be shy. You're all gonna be on TV one time or another. This commission has rejuvenated. I'm so excited because I see posts all the time. Things are changing, things are tagging, so thank you for all of your effort, and thank you for stepping up, because it's important. Without all of you, we wouldn't be able to do all the amazing things that we do in Bolingbrook. So thank you.
Well,
Ready?
it was funny. We just started talking at the table, and she said, "You should check out the Beautification Commission. I'm on the board." And I thought, "Oh, great. Okay, I'll go." And I didn't know she's running the board.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, I got the boss lady."
Yeah, she roped you in.
Yes, no.
She's good at that.
Yeah.
Again, it's a great group. They're doing amazing things. We have our Arbor Day celebration coming up that we're very excited for, so thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Ready?
Yes.
I state your name.
I, Lorraine Setica Morrill,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
the Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as
and I will faithfully discharge my duties as
Beautification Commissioner
Beautification Commissioner
to the best of my abilities,
to the best of my abilities,
in a manner prescribed by law.
in a manner prescribed by law.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And this is yours.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna have to all squeeze, pretend like we like each other. Closer, closer. Why does everybody stay away from me? Closer. All right, you're gonna get right here. You're gonna get right here, next to her. There you go. Smile.
Thank
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
They're gonna keep you busy.
Yes, that's fine.
That's fine, I like that. She said, that's fine. All right. We still have positions available on various commissions for those of you that are interested. Next, we have our Bolingbrook Community Television BCT Commission with new appointments. Gabrielle Fonseca? Fonseca? What is it? How do I say it? Fonseca. Okay, that sounds much better. Fonseca. Commissioner for a 2-year term, and Amir Abdul Jalil. Where is he? Is he here yet? Oh, thank you so much. We were looking for you. Both to be sworn in today, if approved for appointment for 2-year terms. May I please have a motion to approve both Gabriel and Amir to the BCT Commission?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Doris. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, will the candidates please join me? And we actually have Dave Tomsky here.
Hey, I'm here. Nice to meet you.
What'd you think, you weren't gonna have to come up?
Well, I sort of
Okay, so tell us a little bit about how and why and how long you've been a resident.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gabriel Fonseca. Fonseca, yes. From New York originally, born and raised from the Bronx. And I found out about the commission through Florence here, so yeah.
Uh-huh. Very good. How long have you been in Bolingbrook?
2 years.
2?
Yeah.
Very good. Well, welcome. Thanks for stepping up.
Thank you.
Your turn, sir.
Madam Mayor.
There you go.
Good evening, everyone. I think we have a wonderful mayor. And my brother who's here, he's always been nudging me to officially join in and help out the wonderful mayor. So this is a small contribution to join in and be able to do just that. So I've been here in Bolingbrook. I actually went to elementary school here. And my kids went to the same elementary school here. We took a 20-year break and then came back. So destiny brought us back. So we're here.
Wonderful. That's great.
Thank you.
Twin boys.
Yes, twin boys.
Wife
they're
brought
here.
his parents, his brother. Thank you so much for being here. Isn't this exciting? You know he's going to bring you in too, right? This is how we start, with the older generation and bring in the younger ones. Well, we really do appreciate you stepping up. Again, this is one area where just this past weekend we had an issue where we needed help and we needed support, and we had to leave a camera to record something because we didn't have the volunteers that we needed. So this helps us with our concerts, Day of the Village, lots of different events at the community center. Obviously here, as you can see, so you're going to play a very vital role and in broadcasting everything that we do to our community. So thank you for stepping up.
Thank you.
All right, we'll do it one at a time. Ready? I state your name.
I, Gabriel Fonseca,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the municipal code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
the municipal code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as
and I will faithfully discharge my duties as
BCT Commissioner
a BCT Commissioner
to the best of my abilities
to the best of my abilities
in a manner prescribed by law.
in a manner prescribed by law.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. We're gonna give this to you. She's gonna make me move this. I know she is. You guys all get close.
Oh.
And then we'll do it again. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So you guys want to come closer and take pictures? It's up to you. You know, he waited for a night to be sworn in when you all could come. Trust me. I have the emails to prove it.
Thank you,
Ready?
madam.
I state your name.
I, Amir Abdul Jalil,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the municipal code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
the municipal code of Village of Bolingbrook,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duty as BCT Commissioner
to the best of my
to
abilities,
the best of my abilities
in a manner prescribed by law.
in a manner prescribed by law.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's been a long time coming. one of them now. Wonderful.
Thank you so
Good luck. Thank you. Dave, they're all yours.
I'm gonna put more.
Straight into the camera room. Go straight in there. Nothing like hitting the ground running. All right. Sorry. Okay, next we have Civic and Cultural Affairs and Parades Commission, new appointment Zulfikar Ahmed for a 2-year term. May I please have a motion to approve Zulfikar Ahmed to serve as Commissioner on the Civic, Cultural Affairs and Parade Commission?
Second.
Trustee Kelly, second. Trustee Carpenzano. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? All right, motion carries. Who's here? Ms. Voss, please join us. Bring your group with you if you would like. How are you?
I'm good.
You come very highly recommended. Where's Talat? I'm hiding. You're hiding? No, we don't hide. So who do you have joining you today?
I have my family. My dad is here. My 2 sons are here, and my sister's family is here too.
Wow. Why didn't you get them to join the commission with you?
They will be eventually.
They will? All right, again, you bring one in. All right. And how long have you been in Bolingbrook?
I've been in Bolingbrook for the last 20 years.
20 years, that seems to be the magic number. 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, good. It took you 20 years. Now we hope that you stay on 20 years. And again, bring the younger generation with you. It's always
Definitely.
great when you bring family and you work together. And this is another one of our very, very busy, all of our commissions now are becoming more and more active, but this one specifically in the summer. And I think now going all the way into the fall is very quick-paced, high-paced, high energy, and we're very grateful. So you're gonna hit the ground running as well, because we're going right into, picnic is coming up,
Village picnic, end of June, yeah.
right?
Okay.
Okay,
definitely.
so you have a little bit of time to
Sure,
enjoy
yeah.
before you have to give up everything. All right, ready? I state your name,
I, Zulfikar Ahmed,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
Constitution to the State of Illinois,
Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
Municipal Code of the Code of Bolingbrook,
and that I will faithfully
and I will faithfully
discharge my duties
discharge my duty
as
as
Civic and Cultural Affairs Commissioner
Civic and Culture Affairs Commissioner
to the best of my ability
to best of my ability,
in a manner prescribed by law.
manners covered by law.
Thank you so much
Thank
and
you so much.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Great, there you go. Jump in.
You guys want to join for a picture?
Yes, family, come on. You had to call them up here, right?
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
We had a big family in Bolingbrook. so
Hey, that's
a plus.
wonderful. We love it. Come on, join us, please.
Go ahead.
Your flashlight is on, is what he's telling you. You guys come up here a little bit closer. We'll all squeeze in as much as we can. This good? You hold this. This is yours, actually, not mine.
Thank you.
Okay, don't leave. Can we, don't leave the whole thing. If you could stay up here, because then we'll do all of them that got sworn in tonight with one picture. But we still have one more. All right. Next, we have a new appointment to the Plan Commission, April Palmer, Commissioner for a 2-year term. May I please have a motion to approve April Palmer to serve on the Plan Commission?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Quintero. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion carries. Where is April? Oh, hi, April. April family, come up. How are you?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
Good. Where's Matt Eastman? Yes, there's a lot going through my mind, but I'm going to try not to forget important stuff. Matt is our Community Development Director, and he's joining the chair. Obviously, congratulates you, but had to jump on a plane. Hopefully, he called you.
He did.
Very good. Want to make sure, or else we were just going to get rid of him. April, tell us who you have with you. How long have you been a resident of Bolingbrook? A little information.
Sure. We've got Uncle John, Grammy, Palmer, and then these are my 2 children, Owen and Elsie, and my husband, Kevin.
Good. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
And how long have you been in Bolingbrook?
Gosh, our family's been here for generations. So it's just something that has been part of our lives for a very long time. So,
Good.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you. Thanks
Yes.
for stepping up.
Yes.
It's a very important role, and I'm so glad that you stepped up to fill it.
Thank you.
You ready?
I appreciate it. I am.
All right. Is that good for you, Joy? All right, just gotta make sure. I state your name.
I, April Palmer,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
the Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as
and I will faithfully discharge my duties as
Plan Commissioner
Plan Commissioner
to the best of my abilities
to the best of my abilities
in a manner prescribed by law.
in a manner prescribed by law.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, I know that there's got to be one particular person that's not here physically, but definitely here spiritually, that is very proud of this moment.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right, let's all squeeze in. I promise, guys. You got to be up front. Nope, 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 up front. Nope, up front. Nope, nope. There you go. Here, Mom. You get to hold this. All right, now let's get all the commissioners that got sworn in this evening.
Awesome. Congrats.
Family can sit, commissioners. We have a long meeting tonight, so I don't know how long you guys are gonna hang out.
April. It's a pleasure.
Hey, April, congrats.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
I'm gonna give you this.
Congrats.
All right, we have one more. Come join us. Yeah, I'm gonna get in this middle here. All right. Yep, Mary in the middle. Susan, where I'm at.
Okay.
All right. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Oh, you guys have commissioner packet.
Yes, thank you.
There's that one. Yes. And, nope, this is his. This is theirs. Okay. Honor.
Thank you.
Both of her. April.
Thank you.
You want your family to come up? Come on, family.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming. Hello, how are you? Still twins?
Still twins. This is my brother who works for the
We
government.
met.
My mom.
You were late. We
Yes.
met.
Very good.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Joy's coming.
Joy's coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Best of luck. Thank you. You as well. Thank you. this awesome? This is really cool, right? Absolutely. Love it when people step up and help us out. We need it. Our commissions need it. Okay. All right, now. This evening, it is my pleasure to present 3 different proclamations. The first proclamation for this evening is Arab American Heritage Month, April 2024, and I would like to invite Mr. Anis Rayal to join me. Good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
All right. I'm going to let you hold this. So Mr. Rayal is in case you want to say something, bring this here.
Sure.
20-year resident of Bolingbrook, resides here with his wife, Miriam, and 3 daughters, lucky you. He is also the vice president of the Arab American Association of Engineers and Architects. And I could share a story about how we met, but I won't.
All right.
But so he'll be accepting our proclamation this evening. Proclamation is, whereas for over a century, Arab Americans have been making valuable contributions to virtually every aspect of American society in medicine, law, business, education, technology, government, military services, and culture. And whereas since migrating to America, men and women of Arab descent have shared their rich culture and tradition with neighbors and friends, while also setting fine examples of model citizens and public servants. And whereas they brought with them to America their resilient family values, strong work ethic, dedication to education, and diversity in faith and creed that have added strength to our great democracy. And whereas Arab Americans have also enriched our society by sharing in the entrepreneurial American spirit, which makes our nation free and prosperous. And whereas the celebration of Arab American ancestry and cultural heritage educates our fellow Americans and counters misconceptions, harmful stereotyping. And whereas they join all Americans in the desire to see a peaceful and diverse society where every individual is treated equally and feels safe. And whereas the contributions and heritage of Arab Americans have helped build a better nation, now therefore, I, Mary Alexander Basta, Mayor of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bolingbrook, Will and DuPage Counties, Illinois, do hereby proclaim April 2024 as Arab American Heritage Month in the Village of Bolingbrook, Illinois, recognizing the contributions of Arab Americans have made to society and encourage our residents to join us in this special observance. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's an honor.
I know you're a man of few words, not really.
It's an honor on behalf of the Arab American community here in the Village of Bolingbrook to accept this proclamation for the Arab American Heritage Month, and it means a lot. And Bolingbrook lately has become, we've noticed lots of businesses coming here from different backgrounds and ethnic backgrounds and heritage. So we appreciate that, and we hope we continue this type of services for long.
Wonderful.
So,
We look
thank you.
forward to it.
Thank you.
Let's do one more without the, you want to turn that around? There we go. Very good. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
Thank you.
All right. Next proclamation we have is Arbor Day, April 27, 2024. Accepting the proclamation is our very own Kevin Engel. Kevin has worked for the village for 22 years. All 22 years have been in the forestry section of Public Works. Kevin is a certified arborist. Where is Kevin? You're supposed to be here while I'm reading. It's all about you. You were? Okay, Kevin, can you please come up? That's okay. Kevin is a certified arborist, a certified municipal specialist, and has been the forestry foreman for the past 3 years. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah? You ready to accept this proclamation?
Absolutely.
Kevin is all things trees. tells me what I can and can't do and keeps me into shape. And we have some tree stories to share. Some good, some not so good. But he does an amazing job. Right, Kevin?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you this, and I'll read it. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting of trees. And whereas this holiday, called Arbor Day, was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska. And whereas 2024 is the 152nd anniversary of the holiday, and Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world. And whereas trees can reduce the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce life-giving oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees, wherever they are planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal, and Bolingbrook has been recognized as Tree City USA by the National Arbor Day Foundation. And whereas desires to continue its tree planting ways, this year's Arbor Day celebration will be a tree planting by the Village of Bolingbrook Beautification Commission on April 27th, 10 a.m. at Bulldog Park, followed by Arbor Day Festival on the grounds behind Town Center. Very exciting day.
Yes, that is a great day.
Now therefore, I, Mary Alexander Basta, Mayor of the Trustees of the Village of Bolingbrook, Will and DuPage Counties, Illinois, do hereby proclaim April 27th, 2024 as Arbor Day in the Village of Bolingbrook, and invite our residents to join us for the tree planting ceremony. I know how excited you are about that.
Yes, thank you, Board, thank you, Mayor, and definitely thank you to the Beautification Committee. They do a tremendous amount of work for this event. Come out Saturday. It will be a great event. We got some trees, giveaways, and of course, any questions or answers we could help give you about trees and all things nature, we'll be there to lend a hand.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Taking a picture.
Thanks, Carol.
Thank you.
The final proclamation this evening is in recognition of Municipal Clerks Week, May 5th to May 11th, 2024. And accepting this proclamation is our very own Deputy Village Clerk, Crystal Tovar. Crystal, how long have you been with the village?
10 years.
10 years. So, recently we had a proclamation on the ballot about elected clerk versus appointed clerk, so on and so forth, part-time versus full-time. So just now that you're here, I might as well tell everyone. So for the past 10 years, Crystal has been the 40-hour-a-week deputy clerk. So there's always been that person in that job in the office for 40 hours. So it's good to put a face with a title and, kind of disperse some of the, come on up, take this proclamation. We're going to talk about the proclamation and Clerks Week, right?
Yes, we are.
Very good.
This one, thank you.
Who do you have here with you? Do you have someone here with you?
Yes, my coworkers, my lovely coworkers.
Where are you guys? Co-workers? Come up here. Co-worker? No?
Yes.
All right. Whereas the office of the professional municipal clerk, a time-honored and virtual part of local government, exists throughout the world. And whereas the office of the professional municipal clerk is the oldest among public servants, and whereas the office of the professional municipal clerk provides the professional link between the citizens and local governing bodies and agencies of government at other levels, and whereas professional municipal clerks have pledged to be ever mindful of their neutrality and impartiality, rendering equal services to all, and whereas the professional municipal clerk serves as the information center on functions of local government and community, and whereas professional municipal clerks continually strive to improve the administration of the affairs of the Office of Professional Municipal Clerks through participation in education, programs, seminars, workshops, and the annual meetings of their state, county, and international professional organizations, whereas it is most appropriate that we recognize the accomplishments of the Office of Professional Municipal Clerks. Now therefore, I, Mary Alexander Basta, Mayor of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bolingbrook, Will, and DuPage Counties, Illinois, do hereby proclaim May 5th through May 11th, 2024 as Municipal Clerks Week, and further extend appreciation to the Village of Bolingbrook Municipal Clerks, Marty Barton, and all professional municipal clerks for the vital services they perform and their exemplary dedication to the communities they represent. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thanks for all you do. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Look at that. All right, National Pollutant Discharge Elimination System, NPDES Stormwater. Would Joe Otero please join me here at the dais? Is he here? Are you hiding? Joe has been with the village for 19 years. 2.5 of those years have been as the concrete and stormwater foreman. Joe is responsible for flood control, ensuring that ponding issues on sidewalks and are elevated, and is an integral part of the organization's success. You do a lot of stuff. Always with a smile. Joe always has a smile, always. If we've got snow, he's smiling. If we got water, he's smiling. If we have nothing, he's smiling. See what I mean? Smiling. You're talking. Do you want to put this up here? Do you want to use this?
No, I'm good. I'm going to try
Are you
to
sure?
make this short and painless as possible. All right, so like she said, the NPDES, it's a MS4 permit. It's an agreement between the Village of Bolingbrook and the Environmental Protection Agency, and it requires us to maintain 6 minimal control measures. 1 and 2 kind of go hand in hand. Public outreach and education, public involvement and participation. Forums like this, just getting out there, letting the community know that we have a pollution elimination system in place. You'll see us at all the events. We'll be giving handouts and stuff like that, trying to make everybody aware. Third one is illicit discharge detection and elimination. These are smoke testing, dye testing, kind of visual inspections, going around to the DuPage River and Blue Cache Creek and checking all the outfalls and making sure they're in good condition. Construction site runoff and post-construction site runoff. This is just going around to construction sites, whether they are new developments or redevelopments, and making sure they have erosion control and sediment runoff control, little silt matting and stuff you guys see in the sewers. And the last one is pollution prevention and good housekeeping for municipal operations. If you guys see the sweeper driving around, you guys get stuck behind, or the Vector cleaning out sewers and just kind of making sure litter pickup, ton of stuff to make sure that nothing gets in our storm sewer system.
How important is it for us to each do our part of cleaning the sewers in front of our house? Does that help you? Is it irrelevant? What?
For flood measures, I would say that does help, just because it's a lot of sewers around town. So if you see it and you can do it, then yeah, but we're not out here expecting the residents to clean our sewers for us. We try to get that all done as much as we can.
Good. Thank you very much. Thanks for all you do. Wait. Joy's going to get upset if we don't take
Really good to
Thanks for all you do.
Thank you.
Thank you. He really is always smiling.
Yes.
Yes. You know?
I've seen him on the side and a bobcat in
Smiling.
120-degree weather smiling, so
That's always good.
incredible.
Just like everybody that's here today over here, smiling. All of our firefighters are here today, smiling. All right, next on the agenda is the public hearing regarding the budget. May I please have a motion to open the public meeting?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Lawler. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The public hearing is now open. Public hearing notice was published in the Daily Herald newspaper on April 13, 2024, giving notice on the proposed budget for all funds for the 24-25 fiscal year. The budget that is before you this evening was prepared by staff and presented at a budget workshop on Saturday, April 13th, 2024. Each department made a presentation about their portion of the budget. Large revenue items are split by 42.2% sales tax, 13.3% state income tax, 5.1% transfer tax, 4.5% restaurant and liquor tax, 2.6% hotel tax, and 3.4% gasoline tax. The above is 70.2% of the revenue in the proposed general fund budget. With that being said, the budget before you is balanced. The general corporate fund includes $107,671,366, of which $62,774,448 is for wages and benefits. The 2024-25 fiscal budget, including all funds and transfers, is $207,043,515.85. Are there any questions or comments from the public regarding the Bolingbrook fiscal year 2024-25 proposed budget as presented? Hearing none, may I please have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second. Trustee Quintero, second trustee Zarate. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion carries. The public hearing is now closed. Madam Deputy Clerk, have you received any comments in advance of this evening's meeting regarding any items on this evening's agenda?
We did not, Mayor.
All right, is there anyone present this evening that wishes to address the board regarding anything on this evening's agenda? All right, we will move on to bill approval. Bill listing A, $867,478.81. Bill listing B, $635,998.44. Total of $1,503,477.25. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve the bill listings?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Kelly, second trustee Lawler. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Serrati?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next up are our tax receipts. February 2024 state income tax is $1,144,804.30, a 10.4% increase from 1 year ago. January sales tax is $3,048,534.13, a 1.9% increase from a year ago. February 2024 motor fuel tax is $262,877, an 11% increase from 1 year ago. And the January 2024 state administrative fee is $24,296.58. This report will be placed on file. I do want to talk about this administrative fee for a very quick moment. I'm going to diverge. 2 weeks ago, myself and Administrator Rickelman went to Springfield for lobby days with the Will County Governmental League. And last week, myself and Administrator Teppel went with the Illinois Municipal League and DuPage Mayors and Managers. Both weeks were very stressful meetings, and I urge all residents to please pay attention to the information that we will be putting out within the next week or 10 days, I hope. Hopefully, we can get this meeting done. But in short, this administrative fee is basically the state collects monies for us, these taxes, and they give it back to us, and they charge us a fee. So the monthly fee was $24,000 and change. But in the annual, that's a $250,000, $250,000 that we pay for someone to collect money for us and give it back. In the realm of things, yeah, you know, labor, staff, whatever, it costs money. However, on top of this fee that we're paying, this $250,000, we're being shorted by the state of Illinois $6 million annually. And their shortage of paying what's referred to as LGDF, or Local Government Distribution Fund. So that is $6 million that belongs to the Village of Bolingbrook and the taxpayers of the Village of Bolingbrook that we are not getting. In addition to that, the governor, this past February in his State of the State, proposed the elimination of the 1% grocery tax. And that's great, except that's not the governor's money that he's eliminating. It's actually the taxpayers of the Village of Bolingbrook. And that will amount to $2 million additional shortfall for the revenues for the Village of Bolingbrook. So in total, we will be short next year's proposed budget, if you will, $8 million. But the state has a balanced budget. So I bring this up to you because we will be, I don't think the residents of Bolingbrook are aware of the local government distribution tax. I don't think that the residents of Bolingbrook understand what it is and what we should be getting. And I also don't think that they fully understand what a 1% tax and what kind of impact that will have on our residents. When you take away a 1% grocery, we're not the only ones that pay into grocery. And you're talking about if you pay $100 in groceries specific, not cleaning or paper products or anything else, that's a $1 savings. We have a Costco. Not every municipality has a Costco. So we get revenues from other municipalities. You know, our gas stations, our truck stops, they sell chips, so on and so forth. That's revenue that's not collected from the residents of Bolingbrook. In the absence of that, that money will have to be collected from the residents of Bolingbrook. So both weeks, us, as well as all municipal mayors, administrators, as well as many legislators are adamantly opposed to this. But again, more information will be coming. But I just wanted to throw those numbers out there because we said 24,000, in the scheme of things, you know, it's not a big deal. $250,000, $6 million, $2 million, it now becomes a big deal.
Just one comment, Mayor. The state administrative fee was put in place a few years ago by the legislature. It didn't exist in the history of Illinois prior to that. So this is a recent change from the state that is impacting us, as the mayor so eloquently described.
And it's, you know, we just met with Congressman Foster today. He was here locally in Bolingbrook at Crafty Bean. And one of the conversations, and something that I've really noticed, is we're always so compartmentalized. It's always us against you. So it's the municipality or the state. It's like we're not a whole body. We're segmented. We're separated. And what I try to explain to legislators when we go there is, without the municipalities, there would be no state. Without the states, there would be no United States. So we're all really one big entity. We shouldn't try to segregate and divide ourselves. And that seems to be, it's always us against them, and I don't understand that philosophy, but I'm not a me person, I'm more of a we person. At least I try to be. Okay, enough of that, because I promised to be done on a certain time. Resolutions. First resolution up this evening, 24R-023, approving the purchase of permit and licensing software from Placer Labs for contract term of 1 year, subject to attorney approval. The software will be utilized, retrieves pertinent information to help the village maintain a competitive economic edge. It also provides live virtual support as reasonably needed. The cost of the software is $27,000. This has been reviewed and approved by our Public Services Committee. For those of you that aren't aware, we're trying to get some data of who's coming to town, how many cars, where are they coming from, and just as we try to, theme of this year's State of the Village, elevate Bolingbrook, we need that data. We need that data in order to market and bring in the businesses that we want. This is what they're asking for, and this is what this Placer software will help us do. Correct? All right, any questions?
I just want to acknowledge Matt Eastman and representative from Placer did a very effective and educational presentation for us in the committee meeting. And it is, the other key thing is that the data that we're gathering is anonymous data.
Yes.
Available with existing technology. It's not something that you opt into and give any of your personal information about. So that's the other advantage of this. In the age of cybersecurity, this is a very secure way of gathering the data and understanding who visits Bolingbrook, and it's going to be very helpful to our businesses, existing businesses, and future businesses as well.
Absolutely. Anyone else? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Doris, second trustee Zarate. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate,
Yes.
trustee Quintero,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Kelly,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Carpensano.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Next resolution is 24R-024, approving the final change order for the Rodeo Drive and Kings Road roundabout. Lucas promises me that this is the final
For the roundabout
for the roundabout.
construction.
No, we're like, it's a play on words now. This is the final, Lucas. Payment for this project was postponed until costs were finalized. Resolution 19R-001 and 19R-034 authorized village funding for this project totaling $184,552.27. This has been reviewed and approved by Public Services Committee. May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Zarate. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpensano,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Kelly,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Quintero,
Yes.
trustee Zarate,
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution is 24R-025, approving general liability insurance coverage renewals for 2024 and 2025, subject to attorney approval. Looks like you're going to be doing some work, Counselor? Yeah, a lot of work. Recommended by Alliant, Village Broker of Record, the total estimated cost for the project amounts to $1,437,801, reflecting a 4.1% increase from the last fiscal year, equivalent to $56,013. Despite this increase, the project remains $64,199 under budget. This has been reviewed and approved by Finance Committee. May I please have a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Quintero, second trustee Kelly. Roll call vote, please.
yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate,
Yes.
trustee Quintero,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Kelly,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Carpensano.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution is 24R-026, approving J. Hassert Landscaping and the Landscape Specialist proposal for mulching various landscapes throughout the village of Bolingbrook. The mulching project encompasses various landscaping locations, including Town Center, Weber Road, East Shoulder of Chanticleer to Bradford, Bolingbrook Drive, Route 53, medians, airport entrance, and pace lots on Old Chicago Drive and Canterbury Lane. Mulching serves multiple purposes, such as conserving water, protecting soil from erosion, reducing weed growth, and offering numerous other environmental benefits. A request for proposals was sent to 6 vendors, and we have 2 returning responses. This has been reviewed and approved by Public Services Committee. May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Kelly, second trustee Carpenzano. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Serrati?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, 24R-027, approving a purchase of replacement traffic cabinets from Traffic Control Corporation. The purchase involves 2 traffic cabinets and includes all necessary hardware for the operation of traffic signals. Having these cabinets in stock facilitates immediate replacement, thereby minimizing downtime for signals. The procurement is from a sole supplier. The budgeted amount for this purchase was $45,100.12, exceeding the allocated budget by $20,753.88. This is, the reason that we're purchasing 2 cabinets is that we have them in stock. There's been a shortage and a delay. These cabinets, once they get hit, we do get reimbursed by insurance, but until they're used, then we are putting the monies out, but we will be reimbursed if and when. Hopefully, we don't need them and they just sit there. I mean, well, we don't really want them to sit there, but I'd rather them sit there than have a traffic crash that needs us to replace them. Anyway, reviewed and approved by Public Services Committee. May I have a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Doris. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Serrati?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, 24R-028, approving extension of contract with Avalon Petroleum Company. The contract extension originating from bid number 23.01, dated April 26, 2022, spans until April 30th, 2025. Fuel pricing is determined by the daily rack price established by OPUS. For delivery, there's a charge of 0.011 cents per gallon for diesel and a deduction of 0.019 cents per gallon for unleaded fuel. The budgeted and actual cost of this contract is $635,000. This has been reviewed and approved by Public Services Committee. May I have a motion to approve this resolution?
So move. Second.
Trustee Zarate, second trustee Kelly. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Serrati?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution is 24R-029, approving leasing of holiday decor pieces from Artistic Design. By the way, Kevin Engel, who was here earlier, is the one that worked on this project, and kind of have to feel bad with him for him because he had to work with me on this project. So he put a lot of time and effort in this. Sorry, Kevin. Anyway, the village will lease 11 unique decorative pieces to enhance the Winter Wonder Walk during the holiday season. The vendor will provide setup, maintenance, removal, storage services from November to January. The total cost of this arrangement is $42,182.26. Some of these are sponsored. Last year, we did this around the pond, and it was, people enjoyed it. In the absence of us having a downtown, this is the best that we can do, and it's really a nice place to go for the holidays. Anyway, reviewed and approved by Public Services Committee. May I please have a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Quintero, second trustee Zarate. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Serrati?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Next resolution is 24R-030, approving a change order for the approved proposal from Elevations Landscape LLC, 24R-006, for an addition of a dock to the Town Center Pond project located at 375 West Briarcliff. Town Center Pond, which is over 25 years old, is currently undergoing replacement in accordance with Resolution 24R-006. Have you guys noticed that there's construction going on right there?
No, not at all.
Have you guys noticed that there's construction going on? Just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. But I'm being promised by Lucas and Andreas and Matt. Matt's part's done already. The pavilion is good to go. That by the time the first concert takes place, June 5th. That's going to be beautiful. Right, Lucas?
Of course.
All right, Lucas doesn't sound very convincing. But anyway, as part of the project, the addition of a dock is proposed to enhance the pond's appeal and enable fishing in deeper areas. Furthermore, introducing an additional focal point in the far corner of the pond aims to attract people to optimize the utilization of the entire area, especially during around official village events. The change order reflects an increase of $100,000 to accommodate these enhancements. These have been reviewed and approved by relevant personnel. Just to give you a little bit of a backstory on this one, we do have, and we're anticipating it to come in shortly, some grants money for the pond, but neither here or there. Depending on when we're able to get the wall done, which means that the rain that keeps coming on and off, that doesn't just want to go away. If there's a delay, then this will be done on the back end of the summer instead of the front end, because we do have, as you know, a very busy summer with lots of activities and lots of events. So, but we are trying to get this done as quickly as possible, and it'll be a great addition, especially with the pavilion. Any questions?
No diving board, right?
No, but I did hear that there was going to be a regatta with cardboard boats that all the trustees had to create, and we see who could stay afloat.
Does that allow for torpedoes as well, or?
Mine's definitely gonna
I might have to put some money on that one. May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Doris, second trustee Lawler. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Serrati?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpentano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next ordinance, 24-020, approving the 2024-2026 negotiated labor contract between the Village of Bolingbrook and the Bolingbrook Firefighters Association Local 3005 of the International Association of Firefighters, AFL-CIO, CLC, subject to attorney approval. There's those famous words. The contract spans from May 1st, 2024 to April 30th, 2026. It aligns the annual cost of living increase with other Village of Bolingbrook unions. Additionally, the contract enhances minimum staffing by adding an additional firefighter paramedic per shift. Furthermore, it clarifies and codifies current internal procedures regarding shift trades, separation of services, overtime, and scheduling. This has been reviewed and approved by our Public Safety Committee. Just to kind of tell you why this is a 2-year contract, and thank you to all the firefighters and union reps that are here joining us this evening, is one of our main goals this contract round was to align the contracts, cost of living and the end date, because I found that we were constantly in contract negotiations. It was really hard to get anything done when you're constantly in contract negotiations. So with this being a 2-year contract, now the contracts align. We're almost done with contract negotiations. We have one more that I'm told Administrator Teppel is working very hard on, and he's very close, and hopefully everything will be together, unified, right? So thank you guys for working with us on that. We appreciate it. Any questions? Please have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Quintero. Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Serrati?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpentano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next ordinance, 24-021, amending the Bolingbrook Annual Budget 2023-24 fiscal year. During the fiscal year, some budgetary items exceed the original budgeted amount. In order to balance the budget, the staff prepares an amended budget at the end of the fiscal year. This transfers amounts between line items and accounts so that they do balance. This is a part of the yearly closeout and audit preparation process. This ordinance approved the interfund and expense transfers. This ordinance is only amending the 2023-2024 fiscal year budget. This has been reviewed and approved by our Finance Committee. I have to tell you that with everything that's going on, union contracts, getting that up, working with the audit, which we are still in the process of doing for last year, plus preparing the budget for this upcoming year. Our finance department did an amazing job under the leadership of Rosa Kovaloon. So thank you to you and your staff. Again, it's been really busy. You always look for that slow time, and I always think January, no, February, not, and then here we go again. Summer is right around the corner. So again, thank you to our staff that did an amazing job on getting this done for us. Any questions? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Zarate. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Quintero.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Kelly.
Yes.
Trustee Doris.
Yes.
Trustee Carpensano.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next ordinance 24-022, adopting the Bolingbrook annual budget 2024-2025 fiscal year. The fiscal year begins May 1st, 2024, and ends on April 30th, 2025. Total receipts from all sources, including interfund transfers, amount to $192,664,082. Conversely, total expenses from all funds, inclusive of capital improvements, tally up to $207,043,516. This has been reviewed and approved by our Finance Committee. May I please have a motion to approve the ordinance?
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Doris, second trustee Zarate. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpensano.
Yes.
Trustee Doris.
Yes.
Trustee Kelly.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Quintero.
Yes.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next ordinance, 24-023, approving final plat of subdivision 1914 to 1924, Dumby Drive and 1 to 5 Ivy Court, 12 lots of record. The property encompasses approximately 1.38 acres. The village is conveying it to the existing residents of River Bend subdivision, thus saving the village annual upkeep of parcels that are difficult to reach. So basically, it's a small sliver of land that the village owned, and the village would have to go take care of this small sliver of land, very small, just straight, right, straight, narrow. And so we'd have to go out and we'd have to take care of it. So instead of doing that, we just let the different houses have that small liver for the back of their yards. So therefore, they will maintain, it wasn't a buildable, so there was no, I don't want to say no value. Land always has value, but there was no value.
It saves us a lot.
It does, saves us a lot in labor, so, any questions? Motion to approve?
So moved.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Doris. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Quintero.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Kelly.
Yes.
Trustee Doris.
Yes.
Trustee Carpensano.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next ordinance, 24-024, amending certain provisions of Chapter 16, 30, 34, 50, 54, and the village fee schedule of the municipal code. The proposed amendments involve various chapters of the municipal code. They include revisions to Article 2 and 5 of Chapter 16, Articles 103 to I, 165J, 167A and 10, 167B3, 168B, 169, 173 F2 and B, and Chapter 30, as well as Article 9 of Chapter 34, Article 118.1 of Chapter 50, and Articles 570A of Chapter 54. Amendments also include the village fee schedule. Clean up, more cleanup. It's a Barney song, clean up, huh? That's what we're doing. Reviewed and approved by Public Services Committee. May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Zarate. Roll
Trustee
call vote, please.
Carpenzano,
I'm sorry?
I would amend that. That's trustee Carpenzano who made the motion.
Oh,
Oh,
trustee
thank you.
Carpenzano, second
He was
trustee
using my
Zarate,
voice.
sorry. You did well. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpensano.
Yes.
Trustee Doris.
Yes.
Trustee Kelly. Yes. Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Quintero.
Yes.
Trustee Serrati.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Do we have anyone that's joining us this evening that would like to address the board or the public regarding anything not on this evening's agenda? Mr. Gerzinia, thank you for joining us. I'm going to sit down now. This belongs. Floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. To the members of the board and the general public, this is just a reminder of upcoming on May 11th, which is the Saturday before Mother's Day. You probably have already received notes in your post box. That is the annual letter carriers food drive. If you can, please leave any non-perishable items that you would wish to donate at your mailbox on Saturday, May 11th. The letter carriers will pick it up, deliver it to the post office, where representatives of For Kids Sake Food Pantry will be there to organize it, get it ready, and then distribute it. Last year, we received a little over 8,000 pounds of donations. And just to let you know, 8,000 pounds actually goes a long way. Unfortunately, our food pantry, which is located here on 339 Remington Boulevard, has seen an uptick of approximately 20% in just the last 3 months from last year. We are now servicing over 800 families a week that are in need of food resources for their area. Again, we're located at 339 Remington. We're open Mondays and Thursday from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. If you know or if you are in need of food, please reach out, come to us. That's what we're here for. We're here to help. We do have resources of bread, dairy, shelf-stable, milk, I already said dairy, I'm sorry, meats, fresh produce, stable materials, and everything else that's there in case you need it or if you know anyone that needs it, please have them come out. And if you are able to, please leave any non-perishable items at your mailbox on Saturday, May 11th. Again, that's the Saturday before Mother's Day. And also, if anyone does have time that Saturday and would like to help out, it is an undertaking. Please just show up here at the post office right here on Canterbury. Come to the back. We're going to be there from about 9 a.m. to usually about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So if you have any time that you're able to help us, please come along. We'll have cold waters, maybe snacks to share, but we do need help on getting that all sorted, loaded up, and get it back to the food pantry so that we can distribute it out. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks for all you do. Anyone else here from the public that wishes to address the board this evening? No? Anything from our firefighters?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Maybe like safety tips or something, but you're welcome. I was looking for switch out the batteries in your fire alarm or something, but thank you. Thanks for all you do. We appreciate you. All right. Trustee comments. Let's start with Trustee Quintero. Been quiet tonight.
Just a little. I want to go ahead and congratulate all the new commissioners. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for stepping up. We appreciate it. I also want to thank our firefighters for staying through the whole meeting. But seriously, thank you for all you do. We appreciate it. I just have one announcement. It's Village Bolingbrook Beautification Commission presents Arbor Day celebration. Join us for an annual tribute to the trees, Saturday, April 27th. It will begin with a tree planting ceremony at 10 a.m. at Bulldog Park at 351 Blair Lane, and then followed by the festival from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Right here in Town Center. Looks like they're going to have free hot dogs and water while supplies last, games, prizes, drawings, and expert planting advice, which I could definitely use that. And then they'll also have some tree giveaways. So join us on Saturday, April 27th. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Quintero. I just want to welcome all the new commissioners that got sworn in today. Thanks for stepping up and joining the Village commissions, and I just want to remind everyone, Saturday, May 11th, the Bolingbrook Garden Club is having their annual plant sale. It's on the stage behind Village Hall between 9 and 2. So come on out and buy some flowers for your garden. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Trustee. One more calendar event for this weekend, one of many. Holy Mela is having, this is brought by the nonprofit Sanskriti. Holy Mela event is on Saturday, April 27th, from 12 to 5. Just a little bit about Holy before location. Holi is a festival of colors. It's a Hindu celebration. It's annually, but we will be hosting it here at 201 Recreation Drive. That's the Anna Reno. And what you can expect, it is a family event, so you can bring kids. You'll have live music. The one thing that is the main attraction to this event is the powdered colors and the kite flying, which is pretty awesome. I mean, I've celebrated Holi a few places around the nation, but to have it here in Bolingbrook is pretty huge. So with that, dress in white if you're ambitious about it, but just know that the colors that will be thrown are non-toxic. They are made from cornstarch, so it is very safe to participate if you do have any allergies. So again, that's Holi Celebration of Colors. That's at 201 Recreation Drive. That is at the Anna Reno, 12 to 5 on Saturday, April 27th. And thanks for everybody for staying. This is great. Awesome. Thank you.
Did you encourage everyone to wear a white shirt? I saw it on the Facebook event.
Literally wear
Especially you, Trustee Carpenzano. I know how much you like white.
I might.
That one.
And maybe goggles if you have contacts on. Thank you, Trustee Doris. To all the commissioners, I think we had a great group. The mayor made note tonight. Involvement is key, so thank you to everyone for stepping up, and to the commissioners who stayed for the whole meeting. I will echo the comments on the Beautification Commission really stepping it up lately. So kudos. I see you out there, and thank you. To the firefighter group in the room, thank you so much for everything you do on a day-to-day, but also sort of all the ancillary services, the car seat safety checks, the home safety surveys, huge benefit to the community. Kudos to staff and the attorney groups for getting the contract across the line, but thank you for everything you do every day. Thank you to the team that came out to my house just recently because I thought that I had a CO problem, and thankfully there was nothing. It was a faulty detector. So anyway, thank you to the team there. 2 quick events coming up in May at the Promenade Bolingbrook. We'll start with Mother's Day Craft Show. This is the weekend of May 10th through the 12th. They run both days starting at, the weekend days starting at 11 o'clock. On Friday it starts at 4. They'll have on Saturday flower giveaways. On Sunday they're going to have some live entertainment. So check out the Promenade Bolingbrook's Facebook and website for details on the craft show there. Also at the Promenade, Team CHD, an organization that brings awareness and funding for congenital heart defects, is hosting their annual walk on May 19th. You can look up Team CHD Illinois on Facebook, and you get all the details for the walk that starts at 10 a.m. at the Promenade on May 19th. Registration is $25 if you register in advance. That's all tonight. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. It's my favorite event, Saturday, April 27th. We will have the shredding event held at the Arbor Day event. Parking lot is going to be at Town Center. The event starts from 11 to 2. It's a great way to get rid of all that paperwork that you need to get out there and get rid of, because, you know, it could get into the wrong hands and you will be so sorry. There's just been horror stories I've heard. And please get out there and get rid of your junk. Thank you.
I think our firefighters would thoroughly enjoy people cleaning out their houses from overabundance of paper, right? Would you agree? Yeah, I think so. It helps. I want to thank you to I think what is the best fire department in the country. and everybody involved. And you know, contract negotiations can be a challenge. And as the mayor said, we're trying to get aligned and get continuity across all the different areas of the village. But you have our undying admiration. We've got a great group of village employees, but we know what all the daily and hourly and up-to-the-minute services that you're providing, so we appreciate everything that you do. And, you know, the community outreach activities are pretty cool as well. So I see the looks on the eyes of the children who get to interact and see the cool things, and so that makes a huge difference as well. Thank you to everyone involved in delivering the services and making us a great town. I do want to echo the congratulations and appreciation of the commissioners. There are a lot of events, as you've heard about, that go on each week, and the commissioners make it possible. These are residents who step up with their own expertise and work very hard to make our events really amazing. Lastly, last Sunday one more after this. I want to thank the Bolingbrook Community Chorus, who celebrated their 50-year anniversary last year. Last Sunday, their spring concert was there. I'll just put on a plug as they put out an appeal or an offer. Anyone who likes to sing, thinks they can sing, sings best in a crowd, whatever it is. They do 2 concerts a year, and they're always looking for residents to join up and make the community enjoy the singing. It could be start in the shower and you know, but you know, I think I got an agreement from several people many years ago. I'm best as a backup singer on a dead microphone. So I'll be applauding them, not participating, but we'll see. Lastly, speaking of music, the mayor mentioned June 5th, the Wednesday Summer Concert Series is out. Available information is available every Wednesday from 7:30 to 9 until early September. So I suggest that you get there probably an hour early. You can carry in chairs and blankets. There are some seating available, but it's best to bring your own comfort on the hill. It's always a great time, and there's always a good variety of music. That's it, Mayor.
We actually, on that 5th, will be probably cutting the ribbon on our new pavilion, right, Matt? So that's gonna.
Not very reassuring.
That's exciting.
I saw the sod is in by the pavilion. The grass is in.
Yeah. No. In fairness, the pavilion is done. It's just everything's tarped. We don't want it to get dirty. Furniture's in. Outdoor cafe is going to be amazing. Dave Tomsky and the concession stand is going to have a new and improved menu. So it's going to be great. I do want to thank all of our department heads as well as staff that are here this evening. Community Development, Matt Eastman, Director of Public Works, Andreas Orrego, both of our chiefs, Police Chief Rampa, Fire Chief LaJoy. Thank you so much for being here. And obviously our administrators, Director of Finance, and our Deputy Clerk filling in for us. We appreciate you. Thank you. Administrator Teppel, you have anything?
Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't say anything about our fire department. I appreciate you guys, and this was a quick, I'm glad we came to a quick resolution. The contract ends April 30th, so we will have a seamless coverage of service and an agreement. So thanks again. And Mayor, we have one more to go, map 522, which is mostly clerical. We are very close, and we should have that within the next few weeks.
Thank you. Administrator Rickleman?
I would just thank all the department heads and their staff that worked on the budget. It was really their hard work that made it a smooth presentation in the budget workshop, and it couldn't have been presented without their help.
Thank you. Rosa? Great job. I know you don't have anything to say because you're numbers. I got to tell you, I give you credit. I don't understand half of what she says, even though I did grow up with 2 CPA parents, so I try to focus. I'm not a math person, but thank God my son's going to major in business finance, so eventually I'll get there. Or I'll just make you talk to him.
Government finance is just a tad different than anything else on the planet finance related.
No doubt. I feel like she's talking a different language.
It is, it is.
But I'm going to get there, Rosa. I promise I'm going to get there. But thank you to everyone that's here. We have no executive session. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee, good morning, Trustee Quintero. And second by Trustee Zarate. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. We stand adjourned. Have a good evening, everyone.